The health and fitness industry has never had so many experts. It's never put forward so many theories, and it's never had so many gurus, so many articles, so much information spreading all around the world. And dare I say it, I'm probably even adding to this noise myself. But the really sad thing is, despite all of this, we are all getting more obese and we are succumbing to more and more metabolic illness by the year. And it is really sad, but there is some really great news. Having been in this world for quite a while, I've started to notice that things are coming together in some sort of vague agreement. I try and be discerning about the people I follow, the people I listen to, the sources I read, and the surveys and research that I look at. And there are three main things that I think most of us in the industry agree. Number one, it's to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night, if you can. It's also to start to know what calorie input and output you need. So that's whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, or maintain weight. And obviously added to that is trying to eat as nutritious and whole food as you can. And number three, exercise, to try to put into your routine as much weight and resistance training as you can. And depending on the amount of reps that you do with resistance training, it will dictate how much cardiovascular health and strength you're building as well. And it is kind of great news because I think we're all starting to combine around these big three things. But here's the slight challenge with it. It is almost now too reductionist because a lot of the people that speak in this space are in their late 20s, their 30s, their 40s. They're highly regarded, but they probably haven't got quite the empathy to see maybe just how illness can accumulate with time. And this is particularly true with things like metabolic illnesses, whether it's cardiovascular, whether it's heart disease, whether it's diabetes, obesity, and even things related to structural weaknesses from carrying weight, such as joints, knees, hips, etc. But they do accumulate, and the problem with this reductionist view that we've currently got, it doesn't necessarily take into account people's existing health issues. And I'll give you one example. It's been very popular in the last few decades to perhaps glamorize things like porridge, fruit, granolas, toast, etc. as a healthy breakfast. Yes, it is a perfectly healthy breakfast for somebody that's perfectly healthy. But it could, and I emphasize could, increase insulin spiking if you're pre-diabetic or you're diabetic or you're a fairly large person. And that's because they are carbs, and I'm not demonizing carbs. They're wonderful, they're the fuel of life. But that sort of breakfast is probably not going to contribute as well to your future health outcomes as if you look to perhaps a slower releasing, insulin releasing, and more protein orientated breakfast, whether that's scrambled egg and salmon or scrambled egg and bacon, or whether it's some decent Icelandic yogurt. But I'm not trying to be prescriptive. I'm just trying to say that the industry is coming on strong and it's starting to join together. But if you have any issues or you're getting on, then you do need to bear in mind that it's wise to look at your own conditions. So if I can steer you in the right direction at all with any of these resources, please just give me a shout. I promise I won't be prescriptive and tell you to eat some streaky bacon for breakfast, but I will steer you to the right resources if you want and need them. Okay, thanks for listening. Until next time, take care, stay strong. Bye for now.